And welcome back, everybody, to Commander the Great War. This is Louis, and we are going to do part 3. It's our third part in our little campaign that I'm running here, playing the Central Powers in Commander the Great War, which is, of course, a simulation of World War I. And I'm the Central Power player, playing on medium, not handicap for the AI. So it's a little tougher than the first time I played this through. And how well am I doing? Well, you get to make up your own mind on that one if you haven't been through all this. You know, things are not going exactly like I had planned, but what else is new, right? That's always true. So we're going to just close up this turn here, and we'll take a look at what we want to do. Uh, this is the trick. We've got Brussels, so the question is, do we want to take on the BEF, which just arrived, or do we want to strike down here? You can see some of my German units are pretty weak, and in fact, I'm going to go ahead and strengthen some of these guys. And let's see. We'll, I think, what have I got? 2. Okay. Sometimes I forget this guy. You can actually hurt him sometimes. Boom, there you go. And we're out of ammo there, so that's no help. So, yeah. Wow. I agonized over that and I got nothing out of it. Oh, that sucks. There you go. And these guys, yeah, well, why not? All right, well, not so hot there. And turn's done here. And up here, as you can see, we managed to pocket that that Russian unit. While over here, ooh, things are not good. That's bad to have my guy down that low. So we're going to just check production, because to tell you the truth, I don't remember what I bought or didn't buy at the end of last turn when I cut off the episode. And we'll get rolling here. October 1914. Here come the Russian Navy. Let's see what else they're going to do and see if we can find that British submarine that snuck by us. And the AI is taking its time here, which isn't too unusual. Of course, I'm doing this on my little old laptop. Well, there he goes. Of course, we knew he was going to escape encirclement, but oh, that's not what I wanted to have happen. All right. Huh, that's interesting. They pulled back a little. Well, now, isn't that unusual? I have not seen the Russian AI pull back quite that much. Probably another example of it being a little smarter. And holy moly, they're reinforcing the Serbs. That's one thing I have to say about this game, too, is that it makes you work for what you're going to get. But I really wish we had some diplomacy, because I'd give a lot if I could get the Bulgarians to come in now and stab the Serbians in the back. That would be very helpful. Here we go. Yeah. One thing, of course, we can't let happen. We can't lose Brussels. So we're going to have to make sure that doesn't happen, and not get so focused on capturing Antwerp that we don't get Brussels, that we lose Brussels, because that would really be bad. So, yeah, here we go. We are not positioned well to capture Antwerp at this point. I am very sad to say. Okay. Let's continue. And now, what are we going to do here? Well, this guy needs to run for cover. So we're just going to put him down there. And we've got to get some cover here to protect this, because I'm assuming that the sub is probably out here somewhere. It's in port, but that still doesn't mean it couldn't be hit. So, actually, yeah. Let's just take a whack at the Russian and see what happens. Oh, that was great. Oh man, I took a beating there, didn't I? Well, I don't even know I did that. Never mind. All right, let's see if I can protect him at all costs. Gonna beef this guy up. And then down here, let's see. What have we got? We've got some ready units. 2. That's interesting. 1 Austro-Hungarian. So we don't really need any more units here. We just need units that'll kill somebody. Let's put it. You know what we could do? I don't know how long we've got till Italy comes in, but let's just find that out. Italy, 15 turns, so I can move him later if I want to. But let's go ahead and see if we can't. Nope, not going to attack that. Oh, that was stupid. Yeah, pretty dumb. There you go. Now we got a bit of a front here. And let's see if we can't drive this guy off. There we go. That's not too bad. I think I'll just leave him there. This guy, who knows what he'll do. He could try to cut us off, but we'd survive that. Okay, down here once more. And we're just, man, I'm not happy with this setup at all. Well, let's reinforce. And I'm going to get him up on a rail line because I might want to move him. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we're going to swap these guys for sure. Yeah. Well, that's even. Wow. All right. All right, let's deploy. And let's put one. I'm going to give the Western Front one more, even though I'm sure the guys in the Eastern Front are going to scream bloody murder about that, but too bad. And then now, take a shot at him. Nice. Okay. Let's bring him up and see what we can do here. Okay. I got a secondary line. Nice. Yeah, after you attack, you can't strengthen. Nice. Okay. Well, we pushed him back a little bit, shook him up, and maybe gave him a little pause for thought there. That was a disaster. Speaking of forgetting your navy, let's get this guy in here. We might want to beef him back up again. And I think I'm going to pull him down so he's a little closer. Get a little better view of what's happening here. And there's really nothing going on down here yet because the Turks aren't in. So sadly, that is going to be it. Because we have done all that we can. All right. See what the Western Allies do to me this time. Ooh, they make spooky sounds. That'll scare me every time. As we wait for the AI to move here, I did want to mention that I mentioned in the last episode about hardcore history, and I just wanted to say again, in case you missed episode 2, part 2, that's a fantastic history podcast. Dan Carlin does it, loves military history, and he's doing a series currently, as this is released in early 2015, about World War I, and it's just excellent. I think he's had 4 or 5 parts out so far. I think 4. And they're just awesome. So if you love military history, and I assume you do, or you wouldn't be playing games like this, then you need to get you some hardcore history. Okay, they put some British cavalry. Oh, and there's our little Belgium armored car. So that's interesting. We can maybe whack them for a few points here and there. Oh no! Oh no! Wow. Okay, this is really bad news. Holy moly! Okay, the Serbs are like totally out of control here now. We're gonna have to do something. I think we need to whine and cry and get the Germans to come down here and help us as the Austrians, because we're getting our butts kicked. And actually, at this moment on the Eastern Front, things are actually in very good shape for the Eastern Front. Usually, in the past games that I've played, things got a lot hairier before they got this good. So, can't complain too much about that. Okay, I can complain about that. But he's alive, so that's something, I guess. Very fluid on the Eastern Front as opposed to the Western Front, which is, of course, anything but fluid. It'll be interesting to see. The AI usually works hard to defend the Warsaw area and also Brest-Litovsk, or however you pronounce that, which is kind of interesting given the fact that in Operation Barbarossa in the Second World War, there was a massive amount of defense there at Brest-Litovsk. Oh, who was wounded? Oh, here's the Turks. Turkey joins. Well, that's kind of nice and kind of not nice. Ah, well, he was hurt. Okay. Okay, well, here's what we are going to do. We're going to take this happy guy, and we're going to rail him over here, because things are not working like I want them to be working right here, right now. So we got to do something. And I think we're going to... Wow, 1-to-1. There you go. Okay, meanwhile, it's actually just a core, isn't it? Now, I realize this isn't a strategic point on the map at all, but just taking my chance to bleed the Western Allies. And hopefully that's going to have some long-term results. Because look at this. Man, I'm telling you, we're just in a bad way right now. I'm going to swap this. And he can't do anything. All right. I want to get you back up to strength, that's for sure. Man, that hurt. Boy, those Brits are tough. Tough, tough, tough. All right, down here, we're going to have to definitely do some reinforcing. Up against the Super Serbs, who just seem to be kicking my butt all over the place. Yeah, that's not going to work well. All right. Well, I can do a little damage there. That's about it. Wow, that's not good. Okay, speaking of reinforcing. All right. Well, since we're clear, well, we're not exactly clear because we don't know what's out here. Let's find out. Ah! Okay, those are Romanians. I don't see any Russians out here yet. Okay, that's interesting. See if we can knock some of these guys off. Oh, look at that. Interesting. Sweet. All right. That's not so good. Maybe. Oh. Well, I'd really rather cut them off. Maybe I can actually do that. Okay, this is insane, but why not? It's no fun to always be sane. Oh, I can't. I forget sometimes that I'm playing World War I. I expect to be able to do things that I'm not really able to do. Boy, that hurt. Wow. All right. Nice. And let's strengthen this guy. Let's give him a little bit. And, why not? Didn't do any good. Then again, it didn't hurt anything either. All right, I'm just going to pull him around here. And let's see, what have we got that we can deploy? Okay. We're going to put, yeah. Going to put him right there. And the German unit's going to go here so we can get him down to Serbia ASAP. So we need the help. And let's see. Let's go to management. I don't suppose I'm able to. Nope. Nope. Okay. And now the Turks are here. So the Turks, you've got two basic fronts. One facing the Russians, which I'm really not going to do much about right now. I'm just going to move this guy up here as a little early warning. And the other one is trying to get this front shored up so that the Brits don't just come charging out of nowhere and drive you into places you don't want to be. You also have to watch out because the British will sometimes invade. So I like to keep Beirut occupied. There's not much else you can send unless you want to send one of these guys. Of course, there's Gallipoli, where historically the Brits landed. This guy, I think for now that's all. I'm not going to move anybody else there, but we are going to, of course, buy what we can buy, which is nothing. Oh well, I'm going to just wait till next turn. I don't want a garrison. Good deal. And Austrians, can we get artillery? No, we can't. I'm going to have to wait a turn or two for that. All right, well, that is going to do it for this turn, except I'm going to go ahead and let the AI run. And then we're going to stop, and we'll continue on next time. As you can see what happens when you forget your Navy, the AI kicks your butt, and you lose an entire squadron, or whatever that was. Well done, Admiral Marsh. Yay. Oh, man. Okay, well. Hey, I never said I was good at naval warfare. Actually, I never said I was good at any kind of warfare as far as that goes. And I'm certainly proving it in this game. I should have recorded the first one I played when the AI was easier, but I wasn't smart enough to do that. Okay, there. Always love it when they pull things out and leave that gap there for just a second, and then they fill it in, and it's like, bummer. You were hoping that the AI lost its mind. It would actually let you. Yeah, they pulled them back. Well, that's not too bad, though, either. We can beat him up pretty good. That cavalry unit, it's not going to be too tough. Now, what are the super Serbs going to do here? These guys are bad to the bone, man. Yeah, put an army in Belgrade. Ooh, and they're kicking us down by Sarajevo now. Man, I need some, I don't know, B-52 bombers or something. Look at that. They are. Oh, here come the Russians. They're being aggressive down here. Ooh, dang. They're being really aggressive. I'm going to have to start cranking out some troops for this front as well as the Middle Eastern front. Yeah, I often I don't know if the Turks really are that helpful or not. A lot of times it might be better if they just stayed out of the war altogether. But they come in, so you're stuck with them. And let's see what the Russian AI does. See, it doesn't want to retreat from Moscow, which is good for us. Oh, some of them do. There you go. Okay. We still should be able to bag a couple of armies and that artillery unit there. This artillery unit. If I can get my mouse to function. Oh, that's it. And I'm going to see some Brits pop up down here, more than likely. It's and there goes our supplies. Here comes some more supplies. So, and that's it. So, thanks for watching. We are going to save here, and we'll start up again next time. So, until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.